Our own Dagan McDowell, pollster, and Lansky & Partners president Lee Carter, both in New York this morning, as usual. Good to see you, ladies.
Good to see you.
Great to see you, Maria Bartiromo. And I don't want to get in the way of your next guest, who saved your viewers a whole lot of money with his call on Apple.
Yeah. He really did. He was on October 24th. That's Dan Niles, and he does some of the best work I've ever seen in terms of research and really researching before he puts his money to work. That's why he was so informed and knowledgeable on Apple, and we thank him for that. He made the call, was negative on Apple. October 24th, stock is down 30% since he made the call right here. So our viewers definitely got one up on that one. He's going to be joining us momentarily. But later in the day, I'll be sitting down for an exclusive one-on-one with J.P. Morgan Chairman and CEO Jamie Dimon. So do join us tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Eastern for that in-depth interview. You won't want to miss it. I want to see what Jamie Dimon thinks about these volatile markets, about growth, whether or not we are going to see a slowdown. The bank, in terms of lending, largely in the U.S., but he's got capital markets business across the world. So we'll get that from him as well. We've got a lot coming up this hour. And we kick it off right now with this top story, and that is markets are flat this morning. Futures indicating a gain at the start of trading for the Dow Industrials, and the S&P is up 1 point. The Dow right now up 47 points, but the NASDAQ is negative, down to about 3.5. But all of these is off of the worst levels of the morning. Stocks, of course, surged on Friday on that strong jobs number. 312,000 jobs were created for the month of December. That crushed expectations. Federal Reserve Chairman Jay Powell said that the Fed is in no rush to raise interest rates. And Dagan, you had the numbers as soon as they were out on Friday. Was there more surprise that it was so strong, or was there more sort of, admitting, well, look, this is more of the same that we've been seeing in the U.S.?
No, that was a big number on Friday. With a 3 in front of it, it was like a what? Because, again, the numbers are expected to come in. I think the very top range of those estimates was just slightly over 200,000 jobs. That was at the very, very high end of expectations on Friday. But the big thing, and I said this earlier in the program, the really big thing that sent these markets that much higher was the commentary from Jay Powell, the chief of the Federal Reserve, on Friday it was about 10:30 in the morning, that the Fed is flexible, it's listening carefully to market concerns over trade, world growth, and open to changing balance sheet policy if need be. That is really what set the markets on fire. This week we get the Federal Reserve minutes from the last meeting, and then on Thursday you have the Vice Chair, Rich Clarida, speaking that day, and midday, again, Jay Powell will be giving a talk in front of the Economic Club down in D.C. So it's going to be a really busy week. And I've said this all along. It is truly the Federal Reserve and being too aggressive about interest rates. The market has woken up to what President Trump has been concerned about for months, which he's been tweeting about. And then all of a sudden last week, the market went, what? And they're agreeing with the president.
Well, I mean, look, because we know that there's a whole host of tightening coming out of the Fed. It's not just raising interest rates. Right. It's the unwind of that enormous balance sheet. What are we talking about? $60 billion, selling $60 billion a month, or $50 to $60 billion a month?
Absolutely. And that's why I think that at least his reference to the balance sheet, that they're always open to changing the balance sheet policy, the balance sheet reduction. I think that's why the markets reacted the way that they did on Friday. And one more thing, people are going back in history looking at, is this like 98? Is this like 1994? We can discuss that, but it looks a lot like 98 in some ways.